Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to tackle a really important question. What can we actually do to help animals when they're in danger? Now, I know it sounds like a huge topic, but you're about to see there are tons of things, even small things, that every single one of us can do to make a huge difference. So, let's dive in.
Okay, first things first. Let's start with a key phrase. Have you ever heard the term endangered animal? You've probably seen it on TV or maybe read about it somewhere, but what does it actually mean?
So, an endangered animal is basically any kind of animal that's in danger of disappearing from our planet forever. I mean, gone for good. That's what becoming extinct means, when there are absolutely no more of them left, anywhere. It's a pretty serious idea, right? But, understanding the problem is always the first step to fixing it.
Now, to make this whole idea super clear, let's look at a real-life example. Because, let's be honest, hearing a real story makes it so much easier to understand than just talking about definitions. Let's get into the story of one very special animal.
Meet the red panda. How awesome is this little guy? They live way up in the mountain forests of Asia, in places like China, India, and Nepal. And they spend pretty much their whole lives just hanging out in the trees.
And just look at them. They're so unique. They've got this beautiful reddish-brown fur, these cool black legs, and a face with these white markings that almost look like stripes. I mean, come on, they're incredibly cute. And their favorite food? Bamboo. They eat tons and tons of it.
All right, let's talk numbers for a second. If you went back in time, say 50 years ago, there were about 20,000 red pandas in the world, okay? 20,000. Try to keep that number in your head.
Now check this out. Today, there are fewer than 10,000 red pandas left in the wild. That means over half of them have disappeared. And what's really scary is that some scientists think that number is actually way lower, maybe only about 2,500. This is what it means for an animal to be endangered.
So that brings up the big question, right? Why? Why is this happening to them? What on earth is putting the red panda in so much danger?
Well, the number one reason is that their home, their natural habitat, is disappearing. The forests where they live, where they find all their food, are being cut down. And when the forests are gone, so is the bamboo they need to eat to survive. It's a huge problem. No home and no food.
Okay, hearing all that can feel kind of heavy. I get it. But here's the good part, the really hopeful part. It is not too late. There are so many things we can do to help protect these amazing animals. And I mean it when I say that you can make a real difference. So, what can you do? Here are 4 super powerful ways to get involved. First up, you can join a wildlife organization. Next, you could start your own campaign, maybe even at your school, to teach people about protecting habitats. You can also raise money to help groups that do conservation work. And you can donate things you don't need anymore, like old clothes, to a charity. Every little bit helps.
All right, you've been listening so well, and we've covered a lot. How about we do a quick, fun little quiz to see what you remember? You ready? Let's do it.
Okay, question 1. What is the main reason red pandas are in danger? Is it A, they aren't popular, B, their habitat is disappearing, or C, they eat way too much bamboo? Take a second to think about it. And if you said B, you are absolutely right. Their habitat is disappearing. Awesome job.
And here's the next one. Which action word means to give something like money or clothes to help out? Is it A, start, B, join, or C, donate? The answer is C, donate. You guys are rocking this. Fantastic.
And that's really the bottom line here. Whether you join a group, start a project, or just learn more and tell your friends about it, there are just so many ways to get involved. Every single action, no matter how small it seems, really adds up to make a big impact. So, I want to leave you with one last question to think about. After everything we've just talked about, what is one small thing that you will do this week to help wildlife?